This report details a study conducted to investigate the effect of virtual reality control of a robotic surrogate on presence and social presence when compared to Skype. Those with restricted mobility often find themselves socially isolated, and this can have a severely detrimental effect on their mental health. For example, it has been found that 35% of long-term care patients experience clinically significant depressive symptoms, and that palliative care patients can experience helplessness, demoralization, and sometimes suicidal thoughts. Research into tackling isolation usually involves companion robots, and rarely attempts to bring those who are isolated closer to their loved ones. There is a need for a more immersive means of communication, as current telecommunication software tends to lack the high-level interactions found in face-to-face communication. This project aims to create an immersive control system for a robotic surrogate that allows users to navigate remotely and socially interact with others in the same way that they may do when face-to-face. An initial study was conducted to test the first iteration of the developed system. The aim was to compare the effect the system had on presence and social presence when compared to existing Skype software. The setup consisted of a HTC Vive and humanoid Pepper robot. There were two conditions: the HMD condition, where one participant used the headset to control the Pepper robot's head, and the other participant sat opposite the robot following the system user's gaze. The participants had to complete a simple task ranking systems in order of importance to a survival scenario. They then took part in a Skype call and did the same task again, but for a different scenario. Measures for usability, feelings of presence, and feelings of social presence were taken, and while Skype was found to be significantly easier to use, no significant difference was found between the two conditions for feelings of presence or social presence. It became apparent that user requirements were necessary for the system to be developed further, and the target users would be patients in palliative care. The next step is to conduct focus groups with those end users and identify features vital for the system to be effective. While the system will continue to be developed and user studies conducted to test the success of the system, it will be important to refer back to the user requirements throughout in order to not lose sight of the requirements of the people the system is being developed for. Thank you for listening, and please do contact me if you wish to discuss this work further.